Hey guys, welcome back. So we'll be playing the Freshman Book 4, Chapter 4. A day in the Big Apple is bound to be full of surprises, some better than others. What awaits the gang in the big city? Well, let's jump right in and see what happens. Chapter 4, Can't Buy Me Love. The next day, you all gather in the foyer with your luggage, preparing to load up the van and continue on to the Big Apple. So James, what's on the itinerary? I think we should check out this club I heard about, Club Fuse. That's gotta rave views. Now I know it isn't stylish to show up to a club early, but this place fills up fast. I get the value in being early, but isn't this too early? We just had lunch. Manhattan's a good 2-hour drive from Roxbury, but traffic it could take even longer. James' phone chimes in his pocket and he takes it out. With a frown, he starts replying to a text. James, is something wrong? It's my friend Teddy from prep school. He's been trying to break into comedy. He invited me to his open mic tonight. While I love to see him perform, I tell him I have to take a rain check. It's poor timing. Because of us? Well, we want to get to the club early. Why not do both? The night is still young. I'm up for some comedy. I don't really care for comedy acts, honestly. So, the night is still young. The night hasn't even started yet. It's literally daytime. Exactly we'll have time to do both, and maybe your friend could come with us to Fuse. Besides, you said it yourself, it will be so declassed if we show up to the club early. Yeah, I'm with Luna. It's my first time in New York, and I want to check out as much as I can. Alright, comedy is Teddy will be glad I brought a whole cheering section along. James sends off a quick text, and you all load up the van and hit the road. You arrive in Soho in the late afternoon, a bit before the comedy show starts. You walk through the streets, taking in the sights and ducking into the ritzy boutiques. I didn't know a street could be so fancy. I don't think my t-shirt's up to scratch. Don't worry, mines aren't either. You take James's hand, lacing your fingers together. I wouldn't worry about it. Even James has ditched his fancy sweater vest to look casual like the rest of us. Hey, New York is a diverse place that accepts many different dressing conventions. Before long, you end up outside the comedy club. James knocks on the door and a small slat opens up at eye level. Password? Password? James, what kind of place is this? Is this one of those modern day speakeasies? James gives the password and you head down the staircase into an underground club packed with cushy chairs and funky decor. Ah, there he is on stage. Hopefully we can still catch most of his act. And then she said, "You totally floundered." Y'all squeeze into the booth in the back of the club as the crowd bursts into laughter and applause at Teddy's joke. He's a big hit here, isn't he? Teddy was always the jokester among our friends. It used to get him into a lot of trouble until he discovered a way to channel it into his career. Actually, it still gets him into trouble sometimes, but he's doing what he loves and making quite a name for himself. Teddy wraps up his routine to thunderous applause and whistles. He hops off the stage and seeing James wave him overhead to your booth. James, you brought me more fans. James stands up to pull Teddy into a warm hug and then turns to the rest of you. Everybody, this is Teddy. Teddy, these are my good friends from Hartfeld. Good friends? What does that make me? I'll say you're something of a celebrity. Absolutely hilarious. James told me you've been doing comedy for a while. Teddy shoots a scandalized look at James. James, you already told these strangers my life story? I guess that means we better cut to the chase and quit being strangers ASAP. He extends his hand across the table to shake each of yours in turn, and then squeeze into the booth. You enjoy the rest of the comedians after the last one has stepped off the stage. The MC asks if there are any last-minute entrants. Zach, why don't you give a shot? Me? I don't know, I'm not that funny. What are you talking about? You always used to laugh at the party. I bet you'll knock everyone's socks off. The crowd's great and they always love new faces. But I've never performed comedy before. I don't have a routine. There are a ton of people here. How about this? I go up first and you go after me. I don't have any experience either, but I think it'll be fun. You wrap your joke book, which I'll never... Don't bring the joke book. I knew this would come in handy tonight. You have something on hand that would help. Woo! Before I go up there, I need to ask if you guys are okay being the subject of some roast. There were some pretty good tips at the end of my book. Sure, why not? It's all in good fun, right? Do your worst, Luna. I'll be the judge. Now, this is something I like to see. The burns will be hot, but I promise they'll be coming from a place of love. Knock 'em dead, or knock us dead, I guess. You head up to the stage feeling confident, you tap the mic, and then whole audience stares back at you. Hey there, I hope you're having a good time. I'm Luna, but I'm not here to talk about myself yet. So I have this friend, let's start with Chris. Now, don't get me wrong, he's great. He's a football player, and I don't know how they get their rep for being all cool and tough. He was acting like we were in a committed relationship the day after we met. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to remember how to get from my door to my econ classroom. There are a few laughs from somewhere in the audience. I'm talking complete rom-com role reversal here, people. Like every chick flick I've ever watched has been a lie. What's next? Am I going to find out that not every handsome foreign stranger is really a prince in disguise? Nice. The crowd chuckles appreciatively, and you can see your friends chortling merrily in the booth as you continue your good-natured drag. But it's not like I'm really in a position to talk. I learned something horrible recently. You lean into the microphone, grimace. I'm the mom friend. Yeah, I'm the Deborah, and nobody wants to be the Deborah. I probably should have guessed, considering the last pair of jeans I bought started somewhere near my bra. You continue cracking jokes and eventually lead the stage to a raucous round of applause and cheers. So, Zach, what do you say? I think I got the audience in a good place for you. You did great. You know what? I think I'll give this a shot. Oh, I couldn't roast everybody else? He gets to his feet and strides towards the stage. Once he's in front of the mic, he smiles self-consciously. Hi there, I'm Zach, and I'm really bad at being single. It's like I dread my own company or something. There's probably some sort of crush and self-esteem issue in that. But who wants to think about that, right? Tell me about it! I hope you don't mind if I take things in a different direction. I've had a lot on my mind lately. Zach smiles and clears his throat. To your surprise, he begins reciting a heartfelt poem. It's always a fairy tale at first. Smiles, electricity, the feeling that you like me for me. And then I start obsessing. Am I interested in good looking enough, fun enough? I pick at myself like I'm picking at scabs, nails digging, teeth grinding. Creating a scar on soft, tender skin on the spot above my ribs. A new crack forming every time I think of what might have been. He carries on. Once he finishes, the room is silent for a beat. Then the audience breaks into applause. You get to your feet and everyone else follows, giving Zach a standing ovation. He hurries off the stage and back to your table where you all congratulate him. You pull him to a hug and squeeze tightly. I didn't know you were such a good writer, Zach. Great job, man. We should collaborate sometime. Thanks, guys. It was really liberating getting all that off my chest. I feel so much lighter. You helped Zach feel better about his future. As the show wraps up, people get to their feet and start to leave the venue. Some friends and I are headed over to Club Fuse. Do you want to join us there? You're kidding. That was going to be our first thought before you texted me. Well, isn't that fortuitous? If you came from Roxburgh, I guess you have your own route, so I'll meet you there. He looks at you and Zach. I especially like to talk stage performance with the two of you. He finger guns and winks as he heads away. He's an interesting guy, isn't he? And always good company. And he's alright. You exit the comedy club right behind Teddy and his group of friends. They begin heading off while you all turn the opposite way towards the parking garage. As you pass some trendy shops along the way, you spot a sexy red jumpsuit in the window display that stops you in your tracks. I know I said looking casual was fine earlier, but a little change would never hurt anyone. What's that saying? When in Manhattan? You'll make quite a scene walking into the club wearing that. A scene that involves a stampede and calling the fire department because you'll be on fire. Hang on, guys. Fashion emergency. You hurry into the shop and ask the sales associate for the suit, then change it to in the dressing room. Damn, I look good. Your phone buzzes and you dig in out of your old clothes to see Kaitlyn calling. Hey, Kaitlyn, you called at the perfect time. What, you just realized that New York is absolutely boring without me and you miss me as much as I miss you? Well, that's true, but... You snap a selfie of yourself in the suit and send it to Kaitlyn. Holy smoke, somebody sounded the fire alarm. Zach said the same thing when he saw the elf in the store window. Zach's right, not even NYFD can handle that heat. She starts making fire alarm noises and you laugh. Suddenly there's a sharp knock on the dressing room door. Is everything going all right in there? Everything's fine. The sales associate walks away and you whisper into your phone. Sorry, Kaitlyn, I've got to go decide whether or not to buy this outfit. Alright, you know my recommendation. You say goodbye to Kaitlyn and then contemplate your reflection in the mirror. Nope. You're being careful with your finances this trip. You change back into your clothes and meet your friends outside empty-handed. It was cute but way too expensive. Oh, come on, Luna. You don't need fancy clothes to make an impression. Let that personality of yours shine. That sounds like a plan if I ever heard one. Not to mention my only option. Alright, let's go clubbing. Just as nightfall, you arrive at Club Fuse on the top floor of a prestigious hotel in Times Square. The place is absolutely packed, making it hard for you to get farther inside. You and Zach grab a table in the perimeter while the rest of the guys work their way to the bar. Talk about sardines in the can. I don't know how I'm supposed to get my dance on in here. Teddy appears suddenly and slides into its seat. My secret? You got to use your elbows. Sounds like a tip for surviving a mosh pit. Club, mosh pit, there isn't that big of a difference. He turns towards Zach. So, what's your favorite flavor? What? Teddy gestures at Zach's shirt. Ice cream, I figure you wouldn't wear it if you didn't like it. Oh, strawberry, I guess. Sweet, that's fitting. I just wanted to say that poem was really genuine. I don't know much about poetry, but you have a way with words. Oh, thanks. That was just kind of an awkward thing that I can't believe I actually did. It took real guts from both of you, Luna. I could use some roasting lessons if you're ever feeling generous. Before he could reply, Teddy jumps out of his seat. And it looks like Mike's already had one too many drinks. You'll have to excuse me. With a smile, he makes a hasty departure, quickly getting lost in the crowd. You turn towards Zach. Okay, he's totally into you. Which is great because he's very charming, he seems friendly, he's really hot. I don't know about charming. I mean, he is friendly, so. Yeah, he seems very friendly. I'm sure he'll make a good friend. Dang, friend zoning him already. A friend you want to dance with? Luna, you have all the subtly of my mom sticking the vacuum on my bed when she wants me to clean. Chris, Zig, and James return with drinks. Hey, were you just talking about Teddy? Yeah, cause sensuous he's a total babe. Totally, I'll hit that. I didn't realize you were into dudes too. Zig shrugs. It's not like you ever ask. Guys, girls, it doesn't matter. I just like people for who they are. Bonus points if they're hot. Alright, Zig! This is great news. In that case, want to keep gushing over Teddy with us. Because he's like, burn your mouth hot. Okay, guys, you need to slow your roll. I can assure you guys, Teddy will be grateful for the compliments. But speaking of Teddy, I could have swore I saw him at the table just before we got here. Yeah, I took a rescue drunk fan, but now that we're all here, why don't we work our way over there? You point at the dance floor. I'll toast to that. You all raise your glasses and clean them together. After finishing your drinks, you squeeze out onto the dance floor. Alright, that party. James rests his hands on your waist and you start dancing together. You weren't lying when you said this place could get packed. I'm not complaining, this just means I get to dance closer to you. You charmer. James kisses you, suddenly mouth moving hotly against yours when he pulls back the breathless for a moment. Okay, consider me charmed. At the dance floor, while you spot Teddy on the fringes of the dance floor, drink in hand, you catch Zach's eye in motion towards Teddy. Looks like the perfect opportunity for some fun. I don't know, Luna, what the timing is right. I'm not going to push you to do something you don't want to do, but you did say this trip was about being adventurous. No, I get it, he's cute, but we'll be gone tomorrow and I might as well have some fun. I don't know, I don't feel like I have any game at this point. Well, someone needs to take a chance, William. Look at him standing all alone over there. I say you should get your flirt on or someone will probably snap him up at the end of the night. I'm honestly just happy we're all together. And New York's hottest club out that. Zach looks towards Teddy but then smiles at you. Yeah, I don't think I need to throw myself at anyone right now. I'm here to have fun with you guys. You take one last glance at Teddy only to see Zig talking to him. And it looks like Teddy's busy now anyways. After a few minutes of dance, you realize the club seems even more packed than before. Someone jostles you and you trip forward. This is getting kind of claustrophobic, don't you guys think? Zach tugs his shirt collar, face pales as he stares distractedly into the distance. Zach, is everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine, it's just... Someone bumps into him and he stumbles. You notice sweat beading on his brow. Zach, do you need to... I think maybe Zach is claustrophobic, so I think he needs some space. Yeah, I do. You start stumbling through the crowd and you fall into a pillar at the edge of the door. He rushes against it and you put your hand on his shoulder. Do you feel better? He meets your eyes for a second, but you can't seem to focus on you before his gaze fills away. He's climbing pale and flashing lights and his breath starts to quicken. No, I need to be somewhere else. I need to go outside too many people. The rest of your friends run over. Zach starts to make for the door, but he sways. Chris and Zig grab his arms and you can see that his entire body is shaking. We got you. We're going to get you outside, okay? Chris and Zig support him while you and James clear a path to the door. Hey, everybody make room for Zach! By the time you're outside, Zach's breathing has calmed, but he's still unsteady on his feet. You help him sit down while Zig goes off to get him some water. Sorry guys, I don't know what that was. That's never happened to me before. How are you feeling? Better. My head's still kind of fuzzy though. Zig comes back from a vending machine with a bottle of water, which he opens and hands to Zach. I'm so sorry for ruining the night. I know you were all having fun. We wouldn't have fun at all if you weren't here. We're just glad you're okay. Besides, that club was way too packed. Was not our scene smell funky. Yeah, it was too bad. I lost count how many times I had my feet stepped on. And how many times I got elbowed in the back. And how many times someone hair whipped in my face. Yeah, Club Fuse did not live up to the hype. We're not missing out on anything by not being there. Thanks, guys. I don't know what would happen if you all weren't there. God, I feel exhausted. Rub his back. Let's get some food in us. I see a hot dog stand. How about a good old curbside dinner? He and James head out to order hot dogs as soon you're all munching on street food like locals. Before long, the color has returned to Zach's cheeks. Okay, this is so much better than being in that club. You know, I always thought Times Square would be too busy and big and just too much, but all these lights is really beautiful here. Tell me about it. I get why they call it the city that never sleeps. How could they with all this neon? Welcome to the big city living. These little town blues are melting away. Come on, guys, you gotta know this one. James pantomimes playing the trumpet while you start singing. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York. New York! With the night ending on a high note, the gang is ready to set out their sights on Austin. Find out what happens in Kaitlyn's neck of the woods in the next chapter of The Freshman. That was really fun. I enjoyed it so much. And singing, man, that was like amazing. So I'll see you guys next week for chapter 5, I believe. So yeah, see you guys then.